This is our Accu-Flo gas filling station. This is a sensing unit. And what our unit does is it's an easily replaceable cassette. And you start out with either a 5-station or a 10-station unit. Here's our 10th station with 6 units. Every supply unit comes with 1 station, and then you add on as necessary. Basically, it's very simple. You put your filling nozzle into your insulated unit, and you put your exhaust nozzle into the top of your insulating unit, typically about 2 inches. You turn your unit on. As soon as the sensing unit senses the gas, it will turn off. It's as simple as that. What you want to do is you want to tilt your glass up about 2 inches, and as the argon fills, it will exhaust the oxygen and turn off.
Corner bender. What you do is just hook up your air line there. This is your on-off valve to hook up your air, to get your air running into the machine. We run this at a recommended pressure of 80 to 85 psi, minimum pressure 50 psi. This is your start button to make your bends. You just hit a quick tap like that. That'll make your bend. If you screw this up by holding this down too much in a fashion like this and it jams up, I don't seem to be able to get it to jam up, but if it does and it does not work here, all you do is release the slide valve, which will release the air pressure, slide it back up, it'll release the logic, and you're ready to go. For large windows, 48 to 50 inches, you may have to turn this flow control valve right here clockwise a little bit to slow the arm down so it doesn't whip up your spacer. But do not do this unless you attempt it at the preset level with a couple of bends, and then you can adjust it accordingly for your size windows. For figuring your digital settings, just take your spacer to a desired length. This is 48 inches. Slide it in. Take it to your stop block. Quickly hit your button. Take your second bend to the second stop block. Make your second bend. Take it out and measure your outside dimension of your spacer at the top. This one is already preset at 12 inches. So you would just come over to your spacer or to your digital readout and push your plus button until it reaches 12.00 inches or whatever set length that you want to make yours to. Now that you have your digital readout set at 12 inches, you have your width at 12 inches and say you want your height to be 16, just take your second stop block, loosen your screw here, slide this down to 16 inches like that, tighten it up. Now you just put your spacer in, make your first bend at 12 inches. Slide this one down past the first stop block to your second stop block. Now you have your 12-inch width and your 16-inch height. Now you've made your first step in making a J-bend. Okay, to make a 4-corner bend, you take your spacer, cut it to desired length, 2 times your height measurement, 2 times your width measurement, and subtract approximately 0.4375 per corner, because the material does grow per corner. So you subtract that from your total length and you should come out perfect. Okay, that 0.4375 measurement is approximate. It will vary depending on thickness of metal, hardness of metal, type of material used, and the brand of material used. But we'll take this piece here and I'll show you. You take your first piece here, put it to the edge of the gauge bar, make your first bend, slide this down to the first stop block, your second bend, come down here to your second stop block, make your third bend, and then you come back to your first stop block. Okay, now you have a completed four-corner frame. Now you've completed a four-corner bend using just one straight key. To make a U-bend, you take your desired length, height, and a width, minus 2 on this time, 0.4375 twice. So this is a 48 inch I started with, minus your two bends, comes out at 47 1/8. This is going to be at a 16 inch I set the digital readout for. So you bring this down to your stop block, hit it, bring your second one down, make your second bend, and pull it out, and now you have completed a U-bend. To make different angles other than 90 degree, you just simply turn your screw knob here inward, say for a 135 degree angle, and outward for say a 45 degree angle. Just keep turning this here till you get the desired angle you'd like. Put this in, and you have your new angle. To review, all you do is you hook up your air line. This is your on-off switch. You suggested recommended pressure is 80 to 85 psi, minimum pressure 50 psi. This is an oiler here. No oil is necessary in this machine. If you do choose to use an oil, use a mineral oil only. Any other oil will gum up the air logic in the machine. This is your start button, just a simple push. If you do hold down this button and it does screw up where it jams up, all you do is come over to here and release your pressure, and you're ready to go.